Alright, today we're back and it's February 14th and it's February 11th and it is 50 degrees outside. So I figured since it's warm out today, it's supposed to be pretty decent tomorrow and then drop down a little bit and then pick back up to 40s, that we will go in here now and feed them, because usually in anywhere between now and April, a lot of the hives will starve to death because nothing's growing. So we figured we'll try this hive first because it is the least active. So they haven't ate any of the sugar, so
there's one right there on top. Is she alive? Yeah, this one might have starved out.
yeah, we're gonna have to check this one out. This one may have starved out. We're not quite sure. We don't see any cluster of bees from the top.
I can't see what's going on this side. Oh, I hear them. I hear them.
Okay.
Alright, they're over this way. I'm gonna put these on this side.
And today we're feeding them pollen patties. Are you leaving a plastic on?
No.
Hopefully there's more bees in there than what we see flying around, but she says she hears them down there, so we'll get this on because it's better than...
They're not super noisy, but they're definitely in there. Okay. Notch down because we've got a feeder on top. Lock goes back on. Emergency feed goes back on. And the box. And the cover. Yeah, they're doing a little bit of...
Okay, and then
Nellie's over here.
then we're done with this one, so what we will do is move on to the next one. This is a fairly active hive. You can tell by looking at the front of it.
They've not been touching the sugar either. Alright, let me get a patty ready.
Okay.
There is some condensation on the top of that, see?
Yeah.
Just a little.
But yeah, I've been worried about them the whole time because we went a few months without seeing any activity at all.
Yeah. That's a good sign. They're not into the winter feed, but they're up there near the top. So we're gonna put this.
Girls. Did you get stung?
No.
Oh.
Just kind of trying to scoot them so that they can still get to the emergency feed if they need to.
They're already going after it.
Okay.
Plastic, Lisa, plastic.
Shoot. I'm 2 for 2. Come on. We had these in the freezer and then thawed them, so they're super sticky. Like super sticky.
Use your hive tool to hold that down while I pull.
I got it.
All right. So how's everybody else's bees doing this winter? I know of quite a few people that ended up losing some hives. We lost one before winter even got here. We think it was definitely a mite issue.
There you go. And we did treat with oxalic acid going into winter.
Wrap it around.
One of the things that we found was looking at some of the latest data coming from Randy Oliver is that the number of treatments that you need for oxalic acid, if you've still got a laying queen, is extraordinarily more than you would think. So we did do a November, December treatment, one of the days when it was warmer. But that hive that we lost, really, they just had a lot of mites going into winter. So, oh my God. Okay, that one's done. And
then we're on to the next one.
We're
And
on to nutsos here.
As you can see, there's a lot of activity on this one.
This one's gonna be fun.
Oh, and we didn't smoke we didn't smoke the bees at all. We just decided to.
So these ones are probably gonna be a little feisty. And I can see them right there in the top already.
Yep.
All right, let me grab that pollen patty. I'm gonna get the plastic off of this one first.
That's fine.
Okay, so just give me a second.
But as you can see, they're already clustering towards the top, so they are running out of food. And this is why we're here today.
They still have a full thing of emergency feed, so I'm not real concerned. But yeah, we do want to check on them, see how they're doing. And hive tool. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
So
yeah, they're empty. That's empty. That one's empty. You know what I think I want to do?
What?
I think I want to get one of those frames of honey that's... Nope, I can't. That's a medium. Never mind. I have some deep frames in the freezer, but that's a medium box, so...
We're going to have to deal with the patty
they'll have
for
to
now.
go into sugar and...
Yeah.
Well, they won't eat the patty. The patty's for brood. It's not a winter patty. It's a spring patty.
Alright.
So, I'm going to put this... That's my cut side. Come on, girls.
But yeah, this one seems to be doing pretty excellent. I mean, they're slowly running out of food, but they finally broke cluster, and there's more in here than I kind of figured. This was the last hive to start to get active.
And the hive that we lost was the Italian mutts. These ones are Saskatraz mutts, so I look to seeing them get active a little bit earlier than we are used to, because we've dealt with the Italians before this. So we'll see what happens. It's very probable we've already got a queen that's in there laying, even this early in the year, and we'll see how it goes. Typically around the 15th of March is when we really start to see spring breaking and the maples starting to bloom and things like that. You're really early trees starting to bud right around that time. So they're doing well. I'm pretty happy with the way this winter went. We don't wrap our hives. There's a lot of people that do. We're in zone 5B, but we're down in a valley. We've got an altitude of about 1,000 feet, and probably 6 miles up the hill, it's 2,000 feet above sea level. So we don't catch quite as strong of a wind as even people 5 miles away do. So we don't wrap. We've done well with that so far, and this is where we stand. So out of 5 hives, we've lost 1. The other one that we didn't put a pollen patty in is the observation hive, and I did give them a little bit, but they're in the house. So
there is a beekeeper that we talked to not too long ago. We bought some beekeeping supplies off of him, and he said that he tried the wraps and they don't even work for him very well. He says he has a tendency to lose them hives first. So, I mean, take it for what you will, but so far, like we said, we don't wrap, and all 3 of these hives are alive, including the one in the house. So that's pretty much it.
threw that pollen on the front of that one.
I seen that. Now it's getting windy.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit of wind.
But that's pretty much it for today. I've been wanting to get some bee videos up, but, well, anyone that's a beekeeper in Pennsylvania know that you ain't getting a whole lot of content this time of year.
Why don't you turn it around and show the snow? So for those of you that are new to this, if you look out on a warm day, this is bee feces. Bees will not defecate inside the hive. They will hold it, and when you see warm days hit, those yellow droplets that are all over the snow, and there's quite a few dead bees too, that's bees coming up for bathroom breaks. So it's a really good sign if you see that in your bee yard. If you see a lot of mess on the front of the hives that resembles diarrhea, it can happen. It's called nosema, and there are some treatments for that. We haven't experienced it, but it is a common problem, particularly in harsh winters. I think that's tree sap, Justin.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's tree sap. You'll see it around the entrances, and you'll understand the difference once you get into it further, but they will fly away from the hive to defecate. So that's it for today, guys. Like, subscribe, comment. Don't forget there's always a link for Galena Farms for a discount code, and that is in the description. So have a good day.